recording it is. Yeah. Animate presence is nothing but like imagine you have a box on a screen. Okay. When you want to show it, I can animate it. I can animate this box. So I can animate in any way, like fade in or fade out. But when I want to hide it, the Next.js application removes it instantly. So no nice fade out. Only the appearing of the animation is very smooth and we can animate. We cannot animate the removal of the like what you say, the removal of the box or the screen. So animate presence is like a traffic controller that say like, hey, Next.js, like React or Next.js, don't throw this element away. Let's play an exit animation first. So instead of just suddenly removing that animation, so let's do a exit animation and then like slowly fade out the animation part. So what it does is initially how it looks before the animation starts, and how it looks after the animation start, and how it looks when it leaves. We will define all these three. So we will say how it looks. Let me go to the code here. So if we don't want animate presence, like we cannot um, show, while when it is hiding, it is showing some animation, right? It is slowly fading it in. So do that exit animation. That is when you remove an animation, to remove it unabruptly, like suddenly just disappearing it, to make it appear in a fade out way, or to make some animation in the exit, we'll be using animate presence in framer motion. Just think it of like if for example, if you want to make an box to fade out during the exit, we'll be using animate presence. Is it clear? Like for example, when you hide something, basically React or Next.js removes it instantly from the document object model. This means no fade out or no slide out. It just pops away. To make the animation smooth, like to see, instead of suddenly popping out or doing it, we just implement some fade out or some slide out animation when you remove and when you hide something from the UI. Is it clear the use of animate presence?
Yes, Sita.
Yeah. So let's do animate presence in our application as well. So I will later explain why do we need animate presence here. So first, let's just import. Going to the product grid.tsx. Let's go to the after this product map and return. So let's open the traces, and then yeah, let me paste this thing inside this return. Okay, and then we'll show some error. Okay, but it's okay. We will just get out. So I'm going to mention it as animate presence. Right. This is the syntax for animate presence, and then after this, let me just do this animate presence. And the only thing you have to do is you have to import the animate presence from the framer motion. Yes. Let's save this. So just a minute, just for the understanding, let me just create some H1. I will simply say hi just to see the output. So let me just comment this. One minute. So after this, I'm going to give something called motion.div. So to when you implement something in framer motion instead of simple div, you should give motion dot div, and inside the motion dot div, you can do so many things. This is so you have to import motion from animate from the framer motion. So inside this motion.div, let me place this product thumbnail. So when you work on it, when you open and see each and everyone's meaning, you will just understand it. So after this, I'm going to have some layout to it. And we are also having some initial, and there you can give the opacity. It is nothing but how it should look initially. That is the thing. Like that's the animation. Like we have worked. You if you didn't work with, so I'll just explain initially how it should look. So the transition, everything. So when you click on this product image, the fade in or fade out something, the animate opacity is how much. So when you see the output, you will understand. And then we are going to have a class name, Lex, and justify content center. Justify center. Yes, we have done. So now we are going to create the product thumbnail component. So let's go to the component and then create a new component, product thumbnail.tsx. So why I'm creating it separately is like you can just reuse anywhere. If you want to create only thumbnail separately, you can just reuse it. Product thumbnail.tsx. Inside the product thumbnail, we are going to have a layout with product thumb. It is not product thumbnail. Just rename it. And then here I'm going to have function. So its name is product thumb. And then, so let me just take what it suggests and then we can just adjust it accordingly. And this product, we are going to import it. Import it from the sanity types. So we have in the import products from the sanity type and product thumb. We need to export it. Yes. We just save it. So let's remove this written part. Let me just remove this written part because it was automatically generated by. Okay, inside this, we know the product is going to come. So product dot name. Okay, let me just save it. The first thing we need to check is the product out of stock? So, okay, so constant is out of stock. So the if the out then product dot stock should not be equal to null. So let's do this way. It should not be equal to null and product stock should be greater than um product stock should be greater than 0. Oh, okay, sorry, less than or equal to 0. So product stock is possibly undefined out of stock, but this is working. Product stock of 100. Okay. Okay, let's first check. It should not be undefined and it should not be null and then it should not be 0. So before that, we are going to do some changes. Let's open and let's have a link now initially. So a link and then I'm going to give the href to the link. So yes, it is already showing the product should be is from the product dot slack dot current and yes is out of stock. Yeah. Okay, it should have a fragment. Okay, because of that one, it is showing some error. So we need to check product.slug.current. If the product.slug.current, okay, the slug doesn't have any. Okay, and then I'm giving the background something like this is okay. And I'm checking if it is out of stock, then opacity. Okay. If if it is not out of stock, okay. Because since why I have given opacity, it will if it is out of stock, it will be displaying it as an light gray color. So because of that, one day I'm giving opacity 50. So let's write the product here. Product. Let me remove this fragment. I think pink color. Save. Let's remove this product as well. Wait. But the slug is showing the error. So product dot slug. If the slug is there, then yeah. Okay. Product dot slug dot current and product thumb. We have imported the product and products product and we have implemented the out of stock part. We are navigating to product and then slug. Slug doesn't exist on type product. Okay. Let's see. Before that, let's go to the product view. Instead of product thumbnail, I think we have product thumbnail here. We will just import product thumbnail from product thumb. I think this error has been removed. The only thing we have is the slug part. Okay. So what I do? So let me just rerun this. I think the slug is defined in the backend, but I don't know why it is not. Um, let's see. So let's do the styling. Group flex and flex call items background should be white. So let's add a BG white and then rounded LG, yes. Border. Okay, it's already written here. Border and the padding is 4. Okay, border should be gray. Should be gray and it should be 200. And then shadow is small, that is SM or the small device over, then shadow MD for the medium device, and the transition all, and the duration should be of 200 and overflow hidden. Then we can remove this item and padding. Mm, It is taking up the same. We will fix this slug part. Once you fix this slug part, we can just let me run this npm run typegen again. Again, because it says it doesn't have any. That doesn't exist on type product. The only thing you have is, let's go to the type sanity type.ts and let's see product. Yeah, it has. This is for category. Okay, does it have slug? Slug. Sale, order, product. Um, to this. Let's try to run this code. Let's see. Let's go to the product grid. In product view.tsx. Okay, we need to import this product grid. Let's import it. Okay, let's try to rerun it. Let it run. So, what did we render the categories? I think we need to render the products and categories here. We didn't do it. The product grid should have, since it is using fetching the data, that is the render method, we need to use client to it. Just see. Let it refresh. Yes, I think it will take some time. Some error with the not errors. So my system is being again, it is turning slow. So yes, so this is what I wanted to cover today as well. So we just discussed about. I will just conclude it. We just discussed about the steps which we have done in the backend, and I have explained about the animate presence and what is the use of animate presence to hide with the help of hide and show. We can just easily animate when something disappears from the UI. And then we have just created the product thumbnail. That is the next thing we have created. And it is, you see this, it is very simple. We have created a link and we have created the href is nothing but the API which we will navigate to the API part, that is the product ID. So when we see the output, I will just 1 second explain all this. But yeah, for now we need to code all this to see a proper output, that is a proper functionality. So we have created a thumbnail, and the product grid and product view were showing some errors. We were just implemented the product grid, product view, and product them, and we have imported them. And the only thing which we have now is in the product thumbnail, we have to code some more part. So we have just coded this link. So when it is out of stock, how the thumbnail should look. When it is available, how the thumbnail should look. We have to create layout for this, and we'll be continuing with that part tomorrow. Yes. So if you have any doubt, you can just post in the group. So yes,
Okay.
yeah, yes, guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kitna.
Yeah.